You are starting a band. Your band will need a website that fans will visit in the millions. You'll need some input from potential users of your site to help with creating the site architecture. So you need to come up with a name for your band. So now we plan our sessions. So research other band websites and consider the topics of information that they use. Ask your participants to list topics for content pages, section names for your site. So it could be a list of shows, about content, maybe there's merch, recordings, etc. Ask users to create cards under each section of section/page of content they'd expect to see in that section or page. So on events, could be a section or page name, and you'd ask the users to create cards with content they'd expect to see in that. So what would be under events? Further topics underneath there, obviously, various events, locations, etc. Dates, venue information, ticket pricing. Also ask them to prioritize the cards for that page section. So where on the list do they go? Is this very important to find out the time, or is the date more important type thing? Conduct your card sorting session. So you're going to choose 3 participants, family, friends, whatever. Create a short questionnaire collecting their demographic information about bands that they like. Choose between online, physical, or a combination of both. Each session will most likely be around a half an hour. Then we're going to analyze. So we're going to note the common results in your findings. Share new ideas or thoughts that you didn't expect to uncover. Maybe someone said, oh, instead of calling it this, maybe it could be this. And they're like, that's a fantastic idea. Create a final card sort based on that result. So then we, our submission, our questionnaire, our survey, presentation PDF, obviously. I'm not going to ask you guys to present these because we are going to be presenting the last one, so we will not need to present this one. And then you just hand it in. So be creative using videos, images, etc. So we make that make the presentation look obviously like a designer. Question and presentations PDF can be created obviously in any tool. You folks are used to this now. Obviously, always make it look like a designer touched it. So I know that, again, touching upon finding people to do these tasks has been challenging. So I am considering, I will confirm this because I just want to make sure that we are able to achieve this. But I am considering having you folks either, no matter what, being able to work in groups. But what I'm considering is working in your groups and doing that whole, instead of finding 3 other people, you're going to do your testing amongst your group. So you're not going to go having to go digging for more people. You're just going to work amongst yourselves. How does that sound? There's a nod from Jeffrey, and then there's blank stares from Abby. Thumbs up. That's a better way. Okay.
Good, thank you.
If we have the people around to do it, like 3 people,
yes.
Are we able to still do it on our own?
100%, Abby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only 3 people I talk to are available, like mom, brother, boyfriend. We're good, right?
And you're like, and
they're like,
I can
stop asking me to do projects, but yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
1000%. That is a great idea. So, and yeah, absolutely. I'm not forcing you folks to work into groups. I do encourage it because just lightens the load. But if you, and I understand that obvious, that can also pose some different, some other challenges as well. Pardon me, I'm having some trouble still. But saying that, like in Abby's case, if she's like, I have 3 people that are accessible to me, I prefer to just do it that way. And I have a ton of cool coworkers too. That's amazing, Alex. See? That's cool. So you, Alex, you can run that ship on your own. Abby runs the ship on your own. For others that might be struggling to find people, if we are going into groups, because we need 3 participants, and then we need the person running it. So we have to have groups of 4. So if you are having going to be in a group and doing it, sorry, let me circle back. I'm gonna let this one be very broad. my dog. You can work on your own and find 3 people from wherever. They could potentially be your classmates if you really wanted to. Option B, you can form a group of 4 and you appoint one person to be the person that's running the session, and then the rest of you are your 3 participants, and then you can all come together and analyze your results. Okay, kind of a wonky way because generally you wouldn't all analyze, but in the case of finding people, then that might be the best way to do it within your classmates as is. Last option, where are we? Did I say A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3? Doesn't matter. Your last option is just forming maybe a group of 2, and then one of you finds one person to do this, and another one of you finds 2 people, and then you all come together to do your little session. Okay, so several options. Please find out the best way that works for you. Again, if you are feeling as though it's been already quite challenging to find people, I would suggest just joining in a group of 4 and working the 4 of you together. But again, I know that that also raises challenges working with people that perhaps y'all don't really know each other that well. So I will let you folks either form your groups in class right now if you want to, or as we've done previously, if you do want to go in a group and you want to do it anonymously or just kind of like at random, please shoot me a message and I will let you know. I know this is potentially going to have our numbers off, but I'll figure it out. I just want to make it as easy as possible for you. So let me know if you folks do want to do it that way, and I will and I'll put you in. Okay.
Do you want us to let you know right now if you want to work in a group or alone?
If you're working, if you're able to just form your group as is right now, Margarita, go for it. You can just form your group and you're fine. You only need to let me know if you need me to put you in a group. So if you're like, I can't, or if I'm shy to approach people to go into a group, can you let me know? Or maybe there's 2 people. So maybe Margarita, you want to work with Santa, that's your video next to you. So maybe Marguerite and Santa want to work together, but they do prefer to have maybe 4 of you in it. Then the 2 of you can message me and just say, it's the 2 of us in a group, we need 2 more. Or maybe it's just the 2 of you. I know it's very broad, but does that make sense?
Yep, makes sense. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, team. So this is due.
Just do you have example for this assignment?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Santa. Yes, thank you. I do. Let me just pull up the due date first that I wanted to go over. Sorry. Okay, this is due on the 9th, and I believe that's when your other assignment is due as well. Roller coaster. Oh, the roller coaster is due on the 4th. And the card sorting would be due. I'm going to give you until the 12th for this one. Okay, and then we'll see how things shake out in the form of dates and assignments and how those 2 overlap, and then we'll go from there.